In the week that we mark Human Rights Day in the UK, I think this is probably the most important Human Rights Day that we've had. We have a government who are seriously contemplating withdrawing this country from the European Convention on Human Rights. Now, I know how valuable the convention can be. I actually was one of the few solicitors who've actually appeared as an advocate in the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg. And I went there with my client, Denise Fergus, the mother of James Bulger. And we addressed the European Court of Human Rights on what rights victims should have in this country. Because at the time we addressed the court a few years ago, there weren't any actual rights for victims enshrined in our laws. And we suggested that victim impact statements should be routine, where victims wanted to actually inform a court of the consequences that a crime had had upon them and their family. And that's been adopted now in this country, and that's a great achievement. We also suggested that victims should have the right to speak with representatives of the Crown Prosecution Service if the prosecution were proposing to reduce the charges that a defendant faced. And again, that's something now that's routinely done. The prosecution will consult with victims' families before they make those charging decisions or reduce charges. So those are two really positive things that have come out of this country's membership of the European Convention on Human Rights. And I hope that this Human Rights Day, we can reflect on that and make sure that we don't withdraw from something that guarantees all our futures.